the work of God. A reading from John 6:24-29. Once the crowd realized that neither Jesus nor his disciples were there, they got into the boats and went to Capernaum in search of Jesus. When they found him on the other side of the lake, they asked him, "Rabbi, when did you get here?" Jesus answered, "Very truly I tell you, you are looking for me, but not because you saw signs I performed, but because you ate the loaves and had your fill. Do not work for food that spoils, but for food that endures to eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you. For on him God the Father has placed his seal of approval." Then they asked him, "What must we do to do the works God requires?" Jesus answered, "The work of God is this, to believe in the one he has sent."
The work of God is this, to believe in the one he has sent. This statement sounds so simple, but consider its implications. One must begin with God. Do we believe he exists? And do we believe he created the heavens and the earth and everything in it? Do we believe that he created human beings in his own image? And do we believe he placed them in an abundant garden where they could have had dominion and be able to exercise their own free will with but one exception? And do we believe that the woman and the man were deceived into disobedience and by doing so introduced alienation from God through sin that is carried on through all generations, even up to the present day? And finally, do we believe that Jesus Christ is the only Son of God, who was sent into this conflicted world to reconcile all men and women to God, the Father, through the shedding of his blood on a cross? The rulers, authorities, and powers of this dark world would have us believe in anything but the Lordship of Jesus Christ. To believe that Jesus is the Son of God is very real work, because so much of the world has lined up against that belief.